Hey there, Don Wilson, founder of GearBubble.com, and today I'd like to show you a step-by-step system for building a brand fast. This system was developed by the #1 GearBubble Pro seller, and it was tested and refined by me to be very simple to do. So currently, if you want to do e-commerce, you have two options. Option 1, drop shipping. Option 2, print on demand. Both have pros, both have cons. Drop shipping, there's more product options. You can do anything from jewelry, necklaces, all kinds of weird bracelets and bangles, all the way up to gadgets, cooking wear, exercise stuff. Pretty much unlimited options. But the fulfillment is less automated, supply chains break, and there's a lot of competition on hot products. Print on demand has pros and cons as well. The fulfillment is completely automated as the #1 pro. If you want to scale a campaign up really hard, you can do that without worrying about the supply chain breaking, but there's less product options. You have shirts, necklaces, mugs, and a few other things. And there's also a very small barrier to entry. That's what makes it very easy to do, but it's also very easy to get copied quickly because someone can just basically make a variation of your design and launch it on a competing platform quickly. So it's hard to scale and it's hard to stay unique because there's a lot of competition out there. So I've put together a step-by-step system with the #1 seller on all of GearBubble Pro. Now, before I go into that, I want to introduce you to him. So his name is Ben K. He was crushing it with a very unique e-commerce strategy that happens to be this system, and I believe in August of last year. But he was struggling to build a team and have any sort of consistency. He thought it was just his ads not working at times, but the reality is he would get a nice big hot winning product and then he wouldn't launch any new products and wondered why his ads weren't working. And it was because he didn't have production flows, he didn't have consistency, and he was kind of a one-man show and he didn't have a team. So he joined my mastermind back then to get some help with those things. He combined his system with my production flows, my team building, and GearBubble Pro to drastically increase his conversions. And what happened was he started hitting seven-figure months, month after month after month. It was just really crazy. So here's just two of his stores, only two of them. Store 1, here's a product on the far left, did $1.6 million in sales. And these stores are not very old. I don't even believe that any of these stores are, like a half a year old. The second product, 790,000 plus, 330,000 plus on the next, and then 230,000 plus on another. And then there's strings filled with six-figure product after six-figure product after six-figure product. That's store 1. Store 2, same thing, 380K here, 210K there, and then it's littered filled with tons of different five-figure results. So here's what it looks like month after month. October 1 through 31st, $1.1 million in sales when he started using GearBubble Pro. Still November, 1 million plus. December, clocking around 30% conversion rates. It is December, but those are unheard of conversion rates. Most people would be happy to get a squeeze page converting at that. We're getting purchases at those type of rates and still almost clocked over $1 million. So clearly this works. It works at scale. Here is the 7 steps, and we made them simple on purpose because that's what works. Keeping these a very simple system mixed with some foundational pieces. So here's the simple system. Step 1, you research products. Step 2, you set up those products on your GearBubble Pro store. Validate the products with sales. Okay, you don't want to figure out your supply chain perfectly yet and start talking to vendors until you actually have sales for the product. Step 4, begin advertising for profit. Just follow a simple system to do that. Step 5, solidify your supply chain, get suppliers, have a Rolodex, find customizers. That's the next step. Then step 6, optimize your ads so you can start soft scaling and really start to turn in a lot of revenue. And then you scale up. And I'm talking about scaling up big. That's why Bank's been able to reach these type of numbers, because the scaling that we do scales up products very quickly, horizontally and vertically. So here's some of the results that I had on just 2 of the products that I applied Bank's system to. I've successfully ran tons of campaigns now, but here's just a couple of them. I blurred them out because I show them in the actual members area that you're getting ready to take a peek at. The watch here is like a wooden watch, and it sold 4,773 units. Now the watch, we sold it for $59.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. So it was total of $64.90 out the door. I think we've sold just shy of 5,000 of them now at this point. So we've sold like $325,000 of this campaign, something of that nature, and we've now got at least 6 figures in profit. So that was a dropship product that we kind of customized the back of it to make it kind of on-demand nature. And that was just one campaign of the watch. We've launched, I think, with all the total variations of that watch, I think about 6 or 7 different watch campaigns, most of which were all successful. Then I wanted to apply his system with scaling and things, that everything that Bank did, to on-demand products as well. There's dropship products. There's the hybrid model we do with Dropship On Demand, where we're customizing watches and necklaces and bracelets with phrases. Then there's just pure on-demand. The far right is a Gear Bubble mug. We did really, really well with this. We were able to scale this product up to hundreds and hundreds of units a day, if not thousands of units today. And we've sold, I think, over 8,000 units of it now. But as the time of building the slide, 6,975 units sold, 6-figure campaign as well. But it was a lower dollar product. We made less profit on it. Still made good profit on it, very, very good profit. I was very happy on it. But the watch was higher dollar, the margins were better, and we did make a better profit on the watch campaign despite doing quite a bit less volume and sales. Now that's just 2 products that we have lots of different variations of. Here's a bunch of other products that we've successfully run. There's watches, wallets, wallet inserts, keychains, all kinds of different variations of keychains, stainless steel watches, wooden watches, pocket watches, all kinds of variations of wooden and stainless steel watches, all kinds of different types of dog tags, from individual dog tags that have interlocking pieces, necklaces, bracelets, bangles, earrings, pretty much anything out there, you name it, we've sold it with this. We've sold bags, all kinds of cool different things. So I would like to officially introduce you on behalf of myself, Donald Wilson, the founder of GearBubble.com and GearBubble Pro, and Bank K, the #1 seller on GearBubble Pro. I'd like to officially introduce you to the Dropship On Demand system. Let me take you inside of the members area platform so you can have a look at what training we've put together for you. Okay, here we are inside of the members area portal for our Dropship On Demand system, and you'll see that you have access to several products when you walk into this. You'll have Bank's 7-step Dropship On Demand system. You'll have the Ecom Foundational 4, which is a mix of training from Bank and training from me, the same things he got from me at my mastermind. Then you'll have a 6-figure journal, which I want to go into that in just a second. I'm super proud of this because I journaled with Bank's system, step by step, day by day, ad by ad, product by product, winner by winner, loser by loser, from $0 to 6-figure months, then up to 6-figure weeks, all the way up to days where we were doing over $40,000 per day in sales from zero. Now, I'm going to do that in a second, but I'm super proud of this. Then there's also a Facebook ad setup, which is a course that we spent quite a lot of money acquiring from another GearBubble Pro seller, Will Heimel, that's done $500,000 with GearBubble. And it teaches you the basics of ads. So even if you've never ran an ad, there's no stone left unturned. Then there's a resources section. So let me go into these real quick. First, I'm going to show you into the 7-step Dropship On Demand system. You'll see that there's each one of these videos. Step 1, product research, how we find products. And this is actually Bank that's going to teach it. I've shown people how we do it on Etsy, but he does it on Etsy, eBay, Amazon, and a couple other places as well. And Bank just blows my sales out of the water. So it's best that he teaches you this stuff. There's product research, store and product setup, validate products to sales, begin advertising for profit, product procurement and supply chain, optimizing ads and products, and then scaling. And then there's actually a secret video on how Bank is scaling his campaigns currently right now. So some of these videos are really cool. Like when we go into the scaling, he actually takes a video from my case study sections and shows how we're applying all of his scaling when we're duplicating campaigns, how we're building out lookalike audiences in a proper structure, when we're doing manual bidding, some crazy manual bidding actually as well. So he shows you the core of this, and then we also show you how we apply it to an actual case study that we're currently doing it. So I'm going to click here on the step 1 product research so you can have a look at what it actually looks like inside of what a training video is. So you go here, I'm going to click play, and it will probably take a couple seconds.
Hi there, Bank.
It's a pretty long video here for step 1, 51 minutes and 13 seconds. And Bank's going to go through all of everything that he does from product research, where he researches stuff on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, watch count, and a couple other different things. Bank has had so many winning products, it's crazy. So you want to see exactly how he's methodically researching products over and over. So that's just a product research video. Then there's that. There's a store setup, validating your products, beginning your advertising for profit, supply chain, optimizing ads, and then scaling up. Bank is so good at scaling. You're definitely going to want to learn all of his scaling strategies, from soft scaling to hard scaling. Following his strategies is what allowed me personally to have some of the largest campaigns I've ever done, because we were learning from Bank's methodical system. There's also a bonus video right here that shows some of his current scaling formulas that he's doing right now. So let me go back into my product section. Here's the Ecom Foundational 4. And this is mostly me that's doing this training. Foundation 1, production flows. And some of the stuff is exactly what Bank came to my very, very high dollar mastermind to learn. Production flows and team building were the two biggest pieces for him. Now, following this step-by-step system is what does really, really well, but you have to follow the foundational pieces with it, or you'll run into problems. Like, you'll have a winner and then all of a sudden it will collapse and you'll have no more winners because you didn't set up a proper production flow to testing new products. So testing your products, testing your ads, all these different things. I show you exactly how to set all those production flows up. And that's what's made the difference between Bank having one or two winners to Bank being the #1 seller on all of Gearbubble Pro. So this is a little bit more unsexy. It's not a system, but these are foundational pieces that you must follow along with Bank's system so that you can have consistency and you can have a real brand and you can have very, very high profitability. So those are the Ecom Foundational 4 training. I think there's several hours worth of training just in those by themselves. Then my pride and joy here, 6-figure journals. I'm probably not going to be able to go through all of them because there's just so many of them. It's just crazy. So I've been journaling on this thing for quite a long time. I've never seen anybody do what I've done with this journal. I mean, I'm super proud of it. So we started a lot of written journals where we go from zero. Like I said, we go from literally no sales at all coming in daily on this to figuring out, all right, how are we going to approach some different products? We tested a wallet insert, for example, if you show you all the different losing ones that we had first, then we had the winning ones, how we approach scaling it, how we set up the supply chain, how we followed Bank system step by step, day by day, piece by piece, to take that wallet insert up to $5,000 per day. Now, I don't remember exactly which days, which on each part of the journal, but I show you in this journal, and we do drip some of this journal out. It's June 13th as I'm making this video, but this is months and months and months of journaling, and it's going to have the good, the bad, the ugly, no stone left unturned. So you're going to see all of the bad products that lose. Not every product we launch is wins. I wish it did, but it's not that simple. We actually have several losers that happen along the way where we'll lose money on advertising, money on testing. But that's okay. We get one winner where we've had one winner that we show in this down here where we're making like $12,000 a day in profit that makes up for all of our losers. But I go through this step by step, day by day, piece by piece, so that you know what to expect. So that you know this is about how long it takes to actually figure out that supply chain. This is what to do when things break in the supply chain. This is what to do when your Stripe account gets limited. This is what to do when your ad account gets flagged. This is how to scale up over here. This is how to actually read your real advertising reports in real time. Here's how they scaled campaigns. So you can see, all right, this is what it's like to properly scale a campaign up big. This is how to wait on Facebook to increase the budget for your actual ad account. Like, we showed you everything from day one, ground zero. So you see all the winners, all the losers. Absolutely, I mean, it's crazy. We showed you absolutely everything. And I do this from, I think we do at least 6 or 7 different winning products throughout this journal. We show you several losers as well. And we show you how we're following Bank's system throughout. And we show you up to some super, super large campaigns that we're doing quite literally over 3,000 units in a 24-hour period. And we were using Bank's advanced manual bidding strategies in his scaling video to actually take a mug to over 300 units in sales per hour. Again, 300 units in sales per hour, and that's in the May area here. So some of this is dripped. We let you into some of the case studies in here. The reason why is because if I don't stay at least a little bit ahead of the market, and if this was day by day and people got the case studies immediately, people would immediately just rip my campaigns. Then I wouldn't be able to show you ongoing what's working now. So I'm going to continue to keep this updated, but some of it is dripped out. I can tell you that you will, when you pick up this Dropship On Demand course, you will get the case studies from the written ones up to the video ones, up to $5K per day, up to at least $17,000 per day in sales. you'll get shown that. Now, it won't show you up to the manual bidding super campaigns where we're doing 300 units per hour. That gets stripped out later, past the refund period. But you get to see literally everything. You're going to see so much, so many campaigns. It's crazy. So I don't want to keep going and going over this over and over, but I'm just so excited to show this to you because I've never seen anybody make any training that comes even close to the level of what this is. It's the best training I've ever made in my entire career of training. So you'll also see Facebook ads set up here. If you go in here, you'll see a lot of the beginner stuff so that if you've never created an ad account, a Facebook page, an ad itself, anything, you'll be able to go through this step-by-step guide and set up everything from the beginning. Okay? So that's it inside the members area, the 7-step system, the e-com foundational 4, the 6-figure journals, the Facebook ad setup, resources where we have hiring templates, necklace templates, and a few other different things that we show throughout the course. So now I actually want to take you back into the slides and recap what's in that daily journal and everything else that comes in the Dropship On Demand package. So first, let's go over the journal real quick because there's a lot of stuff in it. You're going to see the winners, the losers. You're going to show you from $0, step by step, day by day, product by product, from to 100 grand a month, 100 grand a week, 300 units per hour with some super aggressive manual bidding strategies. You can see at least 10 winners. On-demand product that sold 2,400 units per day. A watch campaign that netted over 6 figures and is currently still selling to this day, and a no holds barred, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that happens. When we got our Stripe account and we lost that, when we had budgeting limits within the account, when we had account ad flags, all the different bad things that come with it. You're going to see the record-breaking days, but we're also going to show you all the nitty-gritty so that you know how to respond to all those different things when and if they do happen to you. You'll see record days. One, we scaled from 0 the first day, 72 sales the second day, 1,300 the next day, and all the way up to 2,400 sales the next day. So we show you some pretty aggressive record-breaking numbers, along with all the bad pieces as well. So it's as realistic of a look as you can possibly get on a super successful e-commerce business. Now I want to show you the part of the offer that we're including that I think makes this incredible over-the-top value. This is a full year access to Gear Bubble Pro. Gear Bubble Pro sells right now actively for $297 a month every single day. I use it every single day. Bank uses it every single day. And there's tons of other people that are using the platform as well every single day. And that's simply because we convert higher than any other e-com platform that exists. Here's a campaign that we're running right now. It's got a 14.28% conversion rate. And that's not over just a handful of sales or 100 sales. That's over 7,000 sales. So that's a very, very consistent conversion rate on a very high running campaign. So there's no other cart out there that can compete with the conversions of Gear Bubble Pro. And we're adding that just as a bonus as part of the Dropship On Demand package. This is an incredible offer. Gear Bubble Pro itself is worth more than what we're asking you to pay for Dropship On Demand. Which, let's get into that cost, but before we do, let's recap everything that's in the offer today. You're going to get the 7-step Dropship On Demand system. It's the exact system that Bank uses step by step to do 7 figures per month with Gear Bubble Pro. The e-com foundational 4 training, everything that I taught him at my mastermind, how I build out teams, production flows, systems, and everything to give you a foundational e-commerce brand that survives and thrives. Then you're also going to get my pride and joy, the over-the-shoulder daily journals of 5- and 6-figure campaigns, day by day, step by step, product by product, piece by piece. The beginning ads from scratch training from Will Heimel, the 1-year license for Gear Bubble Pro unlimited traffic. It's over $3,000 per year in value. And then you didn't see it much in the members area, but we have a resources section that has hiring templates, outsourcing guides, necklace video templates, and how to use those in different pieces in there, all kinds of resources in that section. Now I pieced up all this stuff and it has a total value of $18,161. Now we're not going to make you pay $18,000. The investment into the Dropship On Demand program is just $3,000, and then there's a $997 per year annual rebill to continue using Pro. That's thousands of dollars less than what it costs. So this will save you thousands of dollars a year just on Gear Bubble Pro. So it's $3,000, then $997 a year, but don't really worry about the rebill. You have 365 days to get just one Dropship On Demand campaign working for you, and that pays for Gear Bubble Pro for itself for forever. We just want to make sure that your store stays on so that as you're getting these sales, it doesn't just turn off because you don't have access to Pro. Then we're backing the entire package with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Log into the program, check out Pro, go through all the training, make sure it's the best training that you have ever purchased in your entire life. You have 30 days to go through it, watch a bunch of the case studies, see a ton of our winning products, and if you decide this isn't the best training that you've ever invested in, just send us a short email, let us know, and we will refund you every single dollar of it. it. So the risk is completely on us. Again, it is $3,000 and then $997 per year, and that continues giving you access to Pro. So here's a couple different ways you can get a return on this package. First, we show so many successful campaigns, one after another, and it just takes one, and it pays for the course times 10 in nets very, very easily. Now, this is paid advertising. One golden nugget on our optimization strategies, our manual bidding strategies, how we pick up new products can get you one new winner. It can turn old campaigns into winners as well. That could easily get you a return. And we have campaigns that make that amount net before noon, and we even have one campaign that we show you in the journal, later in the journal, that makes that amount per hour. Now, to make it even easier to get a return, we've added a 3,000 unit challenge. So basically, on your Pro store, or even on Gear Bubble itself, sell 3,000 units of Gear Bubble products, which means mugs, necklaces, or shirts, and then you send us proof of those 3,000 units, and we will add $3,000 in credits into the platform for you for future use. This pays for the entire course on its own. And we do a case study where we sell this many mugs in under a 24-hour period using some of our manual bidding strategies. So we show you how to do this within one day, and this alone will get you a return on the entire course. So let me give you a recap. You get the 7-step Dropship On Demand system, the e-com foundational for training, the over-the-shoulder daily journaling, the ads from scratch, the 1-year Gear Bubble Pro license for the highest converting platform that exists, the 3,000 unit challenge to make it super easy for you to get a return on this, our resources, absolutely everything. Today only, you can get access to all this for $3,000 and then $997 a year ongoing to continue your Gear Bubble Pro store. Go ahead, click the button below and invest in the program. All it takes is one campaign to see incredible results, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that campaign happens for you. So go ahead and click the button below and invest in the training. Me and Bank have put our heart and soul into this course to make it the best training that we could possibly come up with to help you succeed in today's market. So again, click the button below. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the members area.